Hello, guys, and welcome back to the 20 years of Call of Duty. We are carrying on with part 2 of the mission Demon Within. I thought best to avoid, 50-minute videos because these levels are a bit longer. So we'll shorten this one down to in half because there's still a fair bit to go. Oh my god, we are straight on it with the Germans. Yeah, if you missed part 1, yeah, we're fighting Germans again, but it's not as simple as that. It's all very messed up. Thankfully, the Americans are very useful. They are using modern guns. I'm trying to use a bolt action to make it somewhat relevant to the time period, although I can't aim. That's just me being rubbish. But yeah, I just love how to say everything's getting, blown up and then brought back. It's not the most fun level to play, and it gets, and realistic has tainted my memories of it a little bit because it's such a tough level. But yeah, it's so much fun just for being a little bit out there, You ain't got many levels like this in Call of Duty. And I can't think of a single one since that's even remotely similar. DNI coming in very handy then. I knew exactly where it was going to be. Oh. Ah! Right, let's get on the MG42. Let's use an actual World War II gun. My angle is useless. How typical. We can snipe some fools from here though, can't we? So I think that squelch noise means that they're definitely dead and they can't be revived. At least I hope that's what it means. I'm loving this sniper. But this is what Vanguard should have been. Vanguard should have been more out there. But yeah, there you go. There's the map. You're not just seeing things. I remember the first time I saw that and I was like, my brain just hurt. As I say, there's nothing inherently that unique about this. We've seen games do weird visuals before, but just not Call of Duty. It's always weird seeing a familiar series that usually plays things so safe go so weird. I mean, look at me on the roof here and double jumping. It don't look right, does it, in World War II? It must have been great for... I imagine... I like to think the level designers must have had a lot of fun doing this because it was an excuse to just go a bit crazy, wasn't it? That they probably never normally get something like this. They could kind of just say, oh, what if, like, the map's falling apart? And then people were like, yeah, do that. Right. Let's move forward. I thought we got some World at War music in here, but I might have been wrong about that. Because that's just generic music that you're hearing. No, that's in World at War, isn't it? Isn't it during the intro, but it's a bit more distorted and a bit more creepy? My eyes. Yes. Let's see, we aren't playing many levels like this in our time playing this game. Oh yeah, this is when the bodies start floating. I'd forgotten this happens. Because we're not level, as you've just seen. There's a sniper there. Watch his body go. Boo. But that's because, yeah, we've ended up this way. Man, yeah, I think there's a multiplayer map that has this kind of structure, isn't there?
King Tiger, they called it. Immune to most munitions. Are you strong enough to defeat it?
Do you know how many Tiger tanks I've destroyed between Call of Duty and Medal of Honor? Please. The disrespect being shown to my skill level is disgusting. Oh, I've still got the rocket launcher. I knew I kept it for a reason. Have that. Unfortunately, you would think that a weapon from 2065 would melt a Tiger tank. It unfortunately does not. It takes quite a few goes. Which is very annoying. But I guess they've still got to make a difficult challenge out of this, haven't they? The old grenade. Eat that. But yeah, what if the whole game was you doing like old, you know, wars? You could have done anything. You know, you could have stuck us in the Civil War, the War of Independence. So we could have all been running around with modern guns. It's a really interesting idea for Call of Duty. I hope the next Call of Duty, this next Black Ops game that's going to be set in 2030 or whatever, if it's sort of showing how the DNI began, I hope we could get more sequences like this. That would be cool. I've got some hopes for that game. I'm interested. It's got a chance to tell a unique story. You know, Raul Menendez only needs a few mentions. We don't need the whole shebang of what happened, and 5 years is enough time for them to not have to commit to one of the endings in Black Ops 2. They can just sort of say, yeah, Menendez happened. You know, Woods can be dead because he could be dead of old age, or he's been killed by Menendez. As I say, you don't need to tread on any endings because everyone will have their own favourite ending that they liked. And start a new story with Section, because no matter what ending you got, he's alive. You've probably got the issue of Michael Rooker. You probably can't have him because that intrudes on an ending. So you might have to make a decision there that might lean things one way. I'd like to see Michael Rooker in the game because it's kind of cool. Is it called Harper? I think Harper was his name, wasn't it? Right, looks like the tank's stuck. Oh, it's destroyed. Easy. Ow, ow, ow. Bullets entering me. Right. We've lost our friends. We've gone all Medal of Honor now where we don't have any allies. Do you think when they made the first ever Call of Duty back in 2003 they ever thought there'd be levels like this? What's that? That's a unique symbol. Yeah, just die. But yeah, I don't think you get a checkpoint for ages on this. So on realistic, you really feel this. This is like one of the hardest slogs in the game. It's hard not to admire that landscape. There we go. All them fools are down. Whoa! That is nasty. I'd forgotten that happened. Have some grenades. I don't even know what these grenades are, if they're any good. I can't help but think every level after this is going to look really tame. Oh, it's making me dizzy and feel a bit sick, because like the clouds change at one point to become normal, kind of. Right, let's move forward here. As I say, these Germans don't know how to handle this. Right, I remember this church being a bloody hellish moment. Oh, she's gone. Oh! Tank. Oh yeah, I remember that. I thought I had to fight it. I must be mixing my memories up with a different game. Oh no, I'm not. This is it. This on Veteran. Oh my god. Oh, it hurts. Sorry, I'm realistic. I've not played on Veteran before, but... Oh my god. No, this is just... It makes me... Oh, I've got PTSD from it. Yeah, if I had decided to do this game on realistic, it'd taken a long time for these videos to come out, because I'd have been replaying this a lot. I remember on co-op this being such a challenge. Because of course, you know, you've got a friend that, you know, one of you, you know, because when you both can die in one hit, you're both going down all the time. And it's hard to get frustrated with somebody because you're like, oh, you know how easy it is to get killed. That's it, we're not fighting a Tiger Tank, we're fighting this bugger again. Which is just not fun, is it? I mean, it is, but it's not easy, is what I should have said. Right, we need to move. I think the trick is to keep moving. No swastikas, I just want to point that out. Because we're all very sensitive about that at this point. I think it'd be a couple of years later with COD World War II where there'd be no swastikas. And then you had Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, just putting swastikas everywhere. You couldn't get away from it. really showed the difference in opinions in what you could do and not do, I guess. I think as I do more damage to it, a lot more enemies will spawn in. I might be mistaking that, but... The music's so low-key, it really is a haunting atmosphere. That grenade shield thing I've got is amazing. I'm so glad I have that on. Oh no, please don't die. Right. Let's just back up here. Make sure we don't get flanked. Whew. Let's say, I can't be arsed doing this. I can't have the enemies stop spawning in here. Yeah, again, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I've done it plenty of times. There we go. The only thing that makes that relatively easy is the fact that you're in a closed area. That both makes it difficult and hard. It's easy to hit that thing. It's not easy to bloody not get shot, though.
We killed them. We killed them all in cold blood. I remember it, but I don't feel like I remember it. Am I losing my mind? Is this hell?
Sarah, I need to know where Taylor is. This is out of control. We have to stop it.
You should not be here.
Yeah, stuff's about to get even weirder. You thought that was weird.
Taylor! Taylor! I want to get out of here.
We both want the same thing. We both want to find Taylor. Where is he, Sarah? You have to stay with me. After you discovered the Black Project, you went looking for Celine.
We traded the intel from Corvus and the Black Station to the Immortals. Their CDP connections gave us passage to Egypt. Once we had Celine's location, we used an NRC assault to make the grab.
What was so important about Celine?
The doctor was the only one who knew about the forest. Taylor was obsessed. We all were. He said it was the only place we'd ever be safe.
So if you're interested in what the forest is, I can't help you because I can't get my head around the concept. I never really fully got it. Sorry if you're expecting an insightful analysis there.
We held up in the old aquifers and made our plan to snatch Celine.
The aquifers. The mobile water refineries in the desert. Is that where Taylor and Moretti are headed now? It must be. Kane should be able to locate the exact coordinates.
This is the next level that we'll be in, the area,
what happened when you grabbed Celine? What happened
which will
in
feature a
Campus
bit of
Shore?
flying, a bit like
Let me
Throttle.
tell you, we need to know.
It's not quite as tight or well designed as that level, but it's a pretty good, fun one. I've just basically picked the levels that had the most action, I guess. Or tried to, anyway.
It's no use, we're out of time. We gotta get out of here.
Why are you doing this to me? I have done nothing wrong.
You were part of it. You were there from the beginning. CIA DNI mind control program.
Taylor, we got incoming.
Hall, suit up. Deal with it.
What do you want from me?
Tell me about the frozen forest.
The forest is nothing. It was just an idea I planted in the minds of the patients. It was meant to help them find peace after the experiments.
Right, the illegal DNI experiment. Hidden beneath a corporate facade, a project that killed over 300,000 people.
It wasn't my fault. Something happened with the software that collated and streamed the test subjects' experiences. The project was no longer under control. I was not to blame.
Then who was? Who was?
The project was under the direct command of Sebastian.
So that's, I think that is essentially what the Frozen Forest is. I don't think there's any, there isn't any twists past that. It basically is this place where the test subjects thought they, you know, it's like therapy, I guess. Like a safe space.
This is a simulation, right? Like in training. You're testing me. I know it.
It's not a simulation. It's real. You heard what the doctor said. The frozen forest isn't real. It was just a way of calming down test subjects.
So, I reckon when this game came out, nobody predicted you were going to have a level like this, or what enemy you'd be fighting right here.
I think I know what this is. I know what's happening.
You all know that noise.
What was that?
That is zombies, my friend. Yeah, what the hell?
Sarah, these monsters are trying to kill us.
Yeah, monsters, that's about right. What's the best course of action here? My abilities don't work against these. Can I use that invisibility? I'm gonna try that. If needed. I'll go invisible. But yeah, yeah, if you've not played this game in a while, or just not at all, you're probably like, what? But this is why I think this campaign is worth the asking price. Just because you just don't know what's going to happen next with this damn thing. You know, say what you want about the newer ones, but they never ever give you entertainment like this. Is this a compelling section of gameplay? No. You know, it's not there's not much to it. It is zombies. But I still love it. Whoa, whoa, invisibility. Yes, that works. Right. I know that now.
If we stay here, we will burn.
I can't remember, like... I can't remember if you just have to survive this, or whether you can actually die.
Whatever that voice is, I think it wants to get rid of us.
Rapid strike. There we go.
What do you want?
That makes life a little easier. The house is getting slowly more and more messed up. This ability is very useful. That zombie's confused. Man, that fist is can go pretty far. Right, now it's getting a little serious. There we go. I got a trophy for that. I've never used that ability before. That is cool. Wow. Feel
The last second surge of chemical
great.
electrical activity in a dying brain. Short-circuiting the DNA. A flood of memories and thoughts. Half real and half imagined.
see, that's why this basically is happening. And think now, because you've all played so much zombies, this is what's going to happen to you when you die as well. We'll reload. I'll let me get some. Let's get some grenades out there. Oh heck. I'm glad I picked this LMG now. I might not be in a sec when I need to reload. Oh, I did die. Right.
Second surge of chemical and electrical
Okay, I do have
activity
to
in a
survive
dying
this.
brain.
Right, okay.
Short-circuiting the DNA. A flood of memories and thoughts. Half real and half imagined.
Right. Okay, that changes that. I thought this was like, once you die, it's over. This is very much a you must survive section. Right, okay. That's a little more tricky than I remember. Ah, I thought I could use that that rapid strike. How the hell did I used to do this on realistic? I don't know.
Surge of chemical and electrical activity in a
Right.
dying brain. Short-circuiting the DNA. A flood of memories and thoughts. Half real and half imagined.
Oh wow, that's a good start. How many deaths are we on?
A
7?
surge of chemical and electrical activity
In
in a
caps,
dying
7.
brain.
Right.
Short-circuiting the DNA.
We're probably still not beating Throttle's numbers
A
just from that
flood
jet
of
sequence.
memories and thoughts. Half real and half imagined.
I don't think night vision's going to be much more use to me. Yeah, it's not. Imagine if you were just somebody that never plays zombies, you would be like, what the hell? Right, as soon as we get overwhelmed, we've got the camouflage. We must use it. There, that's what we need. I need it to work like that. Right, reload. We'll use our abilities if needed. That's like the extent of the training that I can do. There we go. How about that? That is going to be my only saving grace here. Right, how much more are you going to throw at me? Probably loads, right? Yeah, that rapid strike is making a bit of a mockery of this, isn't it? Man, when does this end? No! No! Camouflage! That do it?
How do I make this nightmare end? Please help me!
I'm still breathing.
I can't let go. I want this to be over, but I can't make it stop. You have to end it, please. Kill me.
Gladly, I ain't doing that again.
Let me go.
Only to the sound of my voice. Let your mind relax. Imagine yourself
Well, that's curtains.
in the forest.
That's what I will say if I ever see that.
So, was it worth it?
They're at the aquifers.
Yeah, that's a trip and a half, that.
You okay?
Kane. The interface just went very, very wrong. It was like I was inside Hall's waking nightmare. That's not all. There was something inside her mind. Something born at Corvus right before the accident. It was fighting me every step of the way. It's manipulating Taylor and the others.
That's the problem. This whole villain, this like virus thing, just isn't really fleshed out. Or it's too vague. This Corvus thing.
Smarter.
We need to talk.
But yeah, that was Demon Within, part 2, of course. I hope you enjoyed that level, guys. I simply felt if we were tracking like the history of Call of Duty, which is what the series is, we had to pick levels that were, pardon me, I can't stop burping in a minute. I had to pick levels that I felt really like were typical of the game and showed what it was about, and with which games went a bit crazy and which were a bit more simple. It's like when we get to Modern Warfare 2019, we are obviously going to do the level Clean House, where you slowly go through the building. Whether I think it's a good level or not, and we'll discuss it when we get there, but it's like it was like a defining moment of the game, and you can hardly argue against that, you know, being anything other than just crazy, really. Wow, complete this mission without being damaged by a zombie is one of the challenges. That is hard. So there you go. Defeat Sarah Hall without being damaged. I've actually done that before. Oh, you would have to on realistic because it's one checkpoint. Yes, of course. Good point. But yeah, we'll leave it there, guys. Hope you enjoyed that level. The next one will be the last one. Not the last level of the game, but the last one that we'll do, and that will be the one on the tower. I don't remember the name of it. I can never remember the names of these levels. Sandcastle. That is the next level that we will do. And that'll be the last one that I do on this game. And I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a hell of a lot of fun. I look forward to finishing. But here's that zombies thing I was on about. Yeah, as I say, you can play the whole game, but with zombies as enemies. I never actually finished it, but it actually changes the order of the missions as well. Like Sandcastle is early on, and the first level is the 5th level, the Hypo Center. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time for the next level. Thank you for watching. See you then.